Hello and welcome. Today we've got a very fantastic run planned because we have completed Prestige level 36 with wins and everything. We do have 3 stars on every single scenario except for Blue Path, but we'll just let this be the stain on our honor. We can always come back for it. I think the best campaign is almost certainly the basic Red Planet Awaits, where you can get points from everything. So, comfort of living, of the people living, your industry, the trade capacity, research development, terraforming progress. To me, oh, there was a warning there. Usually there's a warning that says, you're playing on such a high difficulty, expect to lose. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully we don't lose. The Red Planet Awaits. This is a pretty... terraforming is pretty solid. Science, though, could be cool. Let's go... Let's look at our offerings here. We've got Titanium Boost Lord. Pretty cool. And we've got Robot Andy. There's no titanium nearby. I actually really like titanium boost, though. And silicate research. I'm not sure that going down the science path is good if I'm going to be picking a guy that can start with extra science. But I'm going to pick it anyway because starting with a combo building is pretty nice. We have a 3-way connection here and here. There's a double connection opportunity. That's not so good for the science start. This is really good for like double energy, double food, I would say. Doubling on science at the start is not super cute, but and we can make it happen. We can put our housing district in this triple here, and maybe we'll expand it further. We'll put our scientific progress there. And let's just do a little bit of early scouting out here. We're close to getting another person settling. If we can just get a little bit of food. Energy income is so nice early, but we do have the science bonus right now. Adjacencies, rather. Provided by this. So I'll pick up some more science if we can. Lab, greenhouse farm. So if we get you, that's some energy. And if we get the greenhouse farm, that's some passive food. This really balances us out. Let's get a little bit more nitrates. And that gives us a good old little food production here. I don't think we're going to worry about synergy bonuses with the energy and tritium production. We'll just have to wait for another base for that. We are getting a lot of great cards, though, had we gone down that path. One more science, I guess, because we do have the tritium available to us. The problem with this is that we don't have any food right now. Speak of the devil. All right, so there's the science production. We're at 6 science production. We're still going to start importing energy instead of science, but right now our raw production is pretty high. The fact that we're getting 6 per turn and another housing that uses science instead of food. Wow, that is an amazing early get. Silicates are good. Water is also good. What is more important early? Right now, I kind of need greenhouse farms more than anything. I think the silicates are going to be great. But we have to get there. We are really low on titanium and a bus. I love a bus. This is so good. This is so freaking good, man. I can get all of these mines. I can get 4 mines. But I need titanium. I'm going crazy because this is actually sick. All right, big scan, big titanium get. Oh man, we're just gonna be so low on power. What are we gonna do about the power? Maybe I don't get the bus station yet. We get the power. We get our first mine. We still need titanium and we still need power. And now we need tritium to get those extra connections, but I think that that's well worth it. Oh, an energy center. Ugh. Can we settle a new crater over here? Look at this science thing. Crap. An energy sector right in the center, though. Wouldn't that be cute? Where would you put your housing, though? Like, your housing would have to be squared away in a way that doesn't really make sense. It might be better as a food hub. Either way, though, let's go get this big tritium deposit. Man, even more. This is such a resource-rich run. Holy. I think we have to keep bringing in titanium, but know that I need so many things. Some science to get happiness, I think, is going to be well placed. I don't like it as a synergy because it's only +1 per adjacency. It might be better placed in our next colony. Do we want to go here or here? Ooh, this one has titanium. Crater. I'm not going to get another science synergy building, right? I might. Man, it would be so much better to settle a new zone. You only get 2 more structures, though. But this is good. It needs a lot of resources. I put the bus station here. That allows us to connect to both of these. There's no reason to connect to both right away. I only have enough resources for one of those mines. We are low on power. Robots give us power. Rocks are cheap. Technologies cost less. Ooh, all of that's good. More housing. Oh my god. Oh man, but I need the power structures. I need the power structures. I need so much food. What are we going to do here? What are we going to get for our research? Breaking rocks, I mean, it's so helpful and I'm so energy starved that let's just do it. I'll do a distance scan. That's enough for the upgrade. We're just going to get it. I'm not going to worry about it. We have the titanium that we need. I'm going to do a close by scan. And we're going to get those mines. Do I need to build some... I really think saving up for this crater is going to be the best thing. I'm going to start bringing in some food to make that possible. We're going to want as many power generators as possible. We might need some robots. I was thinking about taking the water thing there for happiness. But at this point, we can get happiness from a couple of different things. It might just be the hospital. And I need the water to create the city. Hopefully, we will have plenty of water by that time, but you're the water lord. And you are really, really good in the mid game. You keep people happy. We don't have a water available for us to mine. We have so many other things. These are not going to be water resources. We're going to take mid game. 700 happiness or more gives us an extra project, suggestion, and a research, and 2 storage. Very, very good. A happiness building, and some other stuff. All of which I am a big fan of. I don't think that anything is more timely than just getting a +2 on everything. Oh, let's check though. Another food, and then a +2 on these 2 housing units. That is pretty cute. A launch pad, a lab, or a habitation. Let's just take the launch pad. Science for more cap in building. I don't have food right now, unfortunately. Yo, food. Incredible. To make space, I think that we put the happiness science building in here. We can break this rock for 1 power. So let's tuck this in the far corner. Now here's the question. Is this going to be an energy, or is it going to be a food hub? I have the energy started. I have food cards ready to go. I think that if I put food production into this city, okay, then we can do what we need to do. So this is a bacterial spreader. This is an energy thing. Then we come over here. We get a big water. Ah, 1 water shy. No. No, 1 water shy. Oh, man. We could put in a housing. I do not want to do that. What do we want to get rid of? I don't have the water for you. I don't like the hospital, even though it's a science structure. And then I'm going to get rid of the greenhouse just because I don't have any water. Wow, another science thing. I don't know what we need out of this, though. We don't need more science, that's for sure. Housing. There's nowhere to put the housing that isn't going to get disrupted by some energy production, other than these 2 locations and these 2 locations. So I think for now we can start off over here. All right, so you found the city. Goes here. We put the silicates in the middle. There's no need to do that unless I'm going to have enough tritium for it. There isn't a massive tritium deposit. There is tritium and titanium on both sides of us. Now, here's the next big problem. We don't have any power. Yeah, no power. More connections would be nice. We're probably going to need robots in here. I need to make space in my hand, so that's what we'll do for now. Look at all the locations next door for you. Some food production would be well warranted. I have no power. How am I going to get power? Why am I still bringing in food? You dummy. What are you thinking? Research or 4 power for a bunch of titanium is interesting. I need tritium. Just a ton of tritium. So 10 power. Oh my god, that's so good. We're unlocked. So yeah, you go here. And we can spend a power and get this. We can spend, now that we have room, we can build robots over here. We have a little bit of power now coming in. That feels pretty good. Additional card draw is nice. 2 locations. I don't mind doing... Oh, sorry, wrong spot. One of these expansions just to get a launch pad. And we're going to continue bringing in energy here. Just give us a turn of that. We have a lot more options now. 1 science for every 3 robots in the city. Interesting. More exploration, I think, is well warranted. Let's peek over here. There's a little bit more titanium and tritium and food. Wow. That titanium was important because it gets us our first titanium mine. If we can get a second one, then we're 1 away from getting a big bonus. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have come here with my launch pad. Because that's a lot of titanium. We might even still do it with this AI road network. If we could just get the power. Food synergy would be really nice. That's kind of... Now we have to start thinking about like the next place that we settle. Like, for instance, this crater. This could also have a food center, like synergy area. We need food for that. I also need titanium and tritium. And I need power. But let's go over here. This is tritium and a bunch of titanium. Both of those really help. I won't have the power after playing the road network. But I will have 2 more connections. It's interesting. I also like the idea of the exploration node right here. There's so many avenues of expansion. Holy. Still bringing in power. That makes sense to me. Oh, I love a bus station, but I also love a spaceport. Both are good, but I have no tritium right now, so both are bad. I'm going to start with the bus stop because it takes less tritium. I'm going to explore over here to get a quick little tritium bonus. We'll do this one for an even bigger tritium bonus that came with some power. Now we're cooking. And I think that the bus station is now top of mind. I can put this here. That gets me into the tile I was talking about with enough left over to start exploring. More tritium and titanium. Baby, let's go. We can break this. Sneak in that second housing. They're not going to love it here, but that gets us a road paver bonus, right? Yeah. Wait, not yet. It will. To go with our bus stop, this sector is going to be insane. 4 energy to harvest this large meteorite, or I could just make science out of it with resources I have. I think that I need lots of titanium though, so let's just harvest and we'll get the icon, the location. Oh, more exploring. More exploring. Oh man, that's so good. That's so good. And we could put this down and it would be so good. I just don't have any power. Can I explore for power? No, because I want to explore one of these ones. Is there power over... Where's there power? There is power here. Let's just do an explore over here. We used 4 power. We got 4 power. Then... I really wanted to explore one of those, but... This is fine. It gets us over to the titanium mine, which feels pretty good. We have enough tritium here for a bunch of power. Doesn't impact any of our happiness. We still have 2 more slots for power buildings. It's really fixing us. I would love to get that. We do not have much happiness. I will admit to that. We also would love a bacterial spreader. We're going to have lots of places to build it here in a second. More options. A couple of things here are nice, but none of them are critical. Let's go to here. This will probably connect in a couple of nice ways. It did. We're missing a tritium, though, to do my planned expansion. We need more power. I can't get power. I can get some robots. Those will probably be helpful. All right. The Dike Lord. No, this is the oxygen atmosphere for the planet, which is really nice. And more science income. I think that we take the happiness build because we have the person that gives us a big happiness bonus if we can get to 700. And we're on the verge of losing. So together, I think that that makes that hope is pretty important. We can also get an additional card every turn. And I would say that that is probably one of our biggest bottlenecks at this time. Let's do some nice and easy explores just nearby. We'll take the life form stuff. This can be really good later on when you just need that little bit more juice to expand. Here's the road network. That gives us 4 connections, which we couple with the fact that we have a bus stop. And is there a big tritium spot over here? There is, with power. Imagine that. And we can start exploring. I'm just going to take this big silicate thing. Large silicate. Don't mind if I do. There's also this. There's also a microbe spreader. This is a highland plateau. Let's do our microbe spreader here. And we got the heat microbes, which is goated. And I need so much titanium right now for all these mines. We also would love to settle a new city. We'll take the Leaper. We're going to have science this game. More trade routes. I think I'm actually going to take this science thing. It's a lot of resources that we have, and we have a spot for it right here. So that's pretty goated. 8 science coming in. You just do the close by territories. Is there any titanium nearby? There is. Two power away. More trade routes, I guess. But the big thing here is that we can expand. I need so much titanium. There's a large one here. That's a negative happiness, though. And there's a tritium here and a large and a nitrates. I think that tritium itself is pretty good right now. And we don't have enough power for anything else, but we do have an additional trading post. I really want that to go here. Because this spot here could be a better location for other things. We do have a lot of nitrates, so that's nice. We are getting a lot of science, so we could work on this. If I do want to expand to here, flat plains, that gives us another trade route. I kind of want a new location, so it's the food production that's important to me. I don't want to be trading away our science so much anymore. Perhaps we just get rid of some silicates. And if I had 8 titanium, I would certainly grab this. Since I don't have enough titanium, we should continue exploring other things. Food to go with the food. Could be nice. There's also something to be said about starting to terraform. You know, that would make people pretty happy. We have a lot of water. And then this is also really good. Both of those cards have got me thinking. Got me acting up. Exploring to the south feels nice. Exploring distant lands feels nice. We could have grabbed that titanium spot, actually. Are you a good crater? You got a lot of rocks. This is a really good zone, though. And what about you? This is like food production central, if we can make it happen. With some good nearby connections. I think that's awesome. Let's get a big pit mine over here. And let's continue to explore in that direction. Food production is important and a science thing is strong. All animals expand faster is not super key for us. We're keeping our people happy. I'm just going to do a small technology here. I don't know what we want out of that yet. I'm thinking plant spreading would be great if we could just get a little ocean. So you, here. Found city. Right there. Food production potential. Here. Here. Rural locations become cheaper. Or +1 grab. I don't think I need the +1 grab right away. I would love... What would I love? There's a... Like, I have just enough titanium to build, like, some things. I need a lot of science for other things. Not to mention, we could just get some happiness if we just got a lot of water. Exploring nearby is always chillin'. You don't need a happiness building. You could take a happiness building for 14 water. I think we do that just to stave off losing the game. And we do a quick exploration. I'm going to grab another spreader. I'm not sure that that's the right choice. We're also continuing to bring stuff in. There's a water event, but there's also a power event. Both of which have got my interest. I need to get an additional grab this turn. I can do that in a couple of different ways. one of which is this scientific building to get this. And then if I explore, I can get another one still. So that seems pretty good. We only have one placement here without more robots. Oh, undo. Undo. I want to put that structure here. The reason for that is that this is where a housing could go without getting upset at the fact that I have, I've got some no-no stuff going on. Tritium is still high on the list. This is cold. This place is happy. Titanium is also high on the list. We should just explore nearby, though. Get this stuff expanded. And there's enough for this space event. But I think we want to do spaceport first. I also think that I want to get a robo-hub in this location, as well as get enough nitrates going on for this. There's a lot of things that we're about to be on a breakpoint for. Having additional scanning and exploration is helpful. Rich soil. Crater. 3 grabs. Big robot. I mean, more technologies would be good. We are losing happiness pretty quickly. Pretty quickly here. I think 2 robots is enough for the first placement. I need more like just big titanium halls here with some tritium. That's pretty perfect. Food production gets increased. Science can get thrown in the corner. Water production for a mine. Nitrate production. I mean, I have +1 range with the bus stop in here. So that's something I could get, but perhaps I end up putting the spaceport here, which means that for now I just put the exploration down and start getting some return on investment. 10 titanium immediately. What a payout. All right, so we need power. We're getting 7 per turn. We need happiness. We're getting none per turn, but we are bringing in food now. Big asteroid for a bunch of nitrates. That is not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not really what I need. But it isn't bad. These are bad. These are, I mean, I'll take the space project just because I have a slot. I can't do that, that space project right now. Okay, you don't have a happiness thing set up. You do have a happiness thing set up. You have a happiness thing set up as well. So where am I going? Also, I don't need to do her ability this turn, but I guess we are. We could start bringing in oceans. I don't really want to do that. We could start bringing in, just exploring for tritium. I think that makes the most sense. You expand a little bit. You expand to here. You get the mine. We are not terraforming fast, which is okay. Which is okay for sure. Alpine forest, or yeah, I don't want this one. That's a good space project for us. You can get rid of this food. So space project gives us 30 heat. That is a huge heat bonus. This right here is also 23 silicates. We got a lot of silicates right now. So getting a 10 happiness bonus, basically for free, is really going to give us some range of survival. Some survival, like some breadth. So all of this now gets put in here. And I do have enough to get 170 support from a big water spend. I don't have any water cards. So I'm going to get us out of, like, the death zone of support. I could spend our luxury stuff again. I could also get us a housing. I could also get us this. I want a lot of these cards. I want this one. I want this one. And I want the nitrates one. And I want to explore to get a nitrates. Never mind. I can do that right there. 3 turns from you. Even just exploring this gives us a little bit of heat. So that kind of gets us closer. Getting this thing is going to be the biggest deal. Who has... You don't have an adjacency available to you because you don't have enough robots. I do want another grab for that nitrate. You are the shortest exploration I can do for 2. There's a lot of them for 2. 1 silicate for every 3 mines owned. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't even look at it. Didn't even look at it. I don't need more silicates though. I already got a lot coming in. So you, in here. That's where the housing goes. I don't want to wait for you. That's the only tiles left. Okay, I'm not expanding you yet. You have a bus stop. You get an Android hub. This is like overkill. But more connections is good. You have food. You could still be an insane science build. So I'd rather not put that in there. I mean, you can just be the happiest city on the frickin' planet. That gets us up to minus 31, and we have a ton of locations where we can put stuff. You've got 3 populations, so you getting the happiness from the spaceport is nice. I never prioritize adjacency to mines, but it's always nice when it just happens. Alright, space project happening. Titanium Lady or Mine Lord? Venting, I don't really want to do import of CO2. This one gives us additional resources. You give us additional resources. I don't know that I'm dying for titanium anymore. I'm not dying, that's for sure. Sewage plant, no. So breaking rocks is a synergy that we have. 25% less resources for mines is just always good. I don't really care for either of these. Her ability is passively maybe better. Silicates for titanium can be helpful. 3 atmosphere and 3 heat could be nice. Don't. I will just take the mine guy. It's more passive, but it's every mine is costing us at least 1 titanium, so it's fine. We're not breaking that many rocks anymore. Alright, you are 20 water. You're going away in favor of 30 water. Much more expensive event, but I'm okay with that. And then we get a science thing. Now, you don't still have a synergy for it, but you certainly could. Now, we do have the ability to expand, right? So if I harvest this black, we can come up here and spread black sand. That's 10 heat, okay? Not a joke. Coming in here, boom, that's another spreader. Come over here. This is 3 heat. I want to explore with this guy, but if I lose 1 power, then I can't build my space thing, which annoys me. I guess it's fine, though. We'll just get the happiness for a turn. Oh, what? Oh, it's only 9 power! Okay, yo, let's go. And then we can start working on this. We can't build this any faster. Well, we can go 1 faster. But I think bringing in the ocean is going to be insanely good for us. Phobos! Lots of water on Phobos, and it makes people happy when you go there. Absolutely high on my list to do. Now, let's go down here. There is that power location left. I'm looking at you right here. This guy is goated for this location because he will bring a robot and a person, which will get enhanced by this. Almost certainly that's where we're going with you. Happiness for 4 is something that we just don't have right now. All right. You go here. This city is doing okay. That's 4 connections. I don't have much power. That's fine. We'll go over here. We found a big old volcano. A lot of atmosphere from a volcano, but we're not ready for it yet. We can do this, do that. Plant spreader's pretty much ready to go. We don't have enough power to build a mine. So we're... Well, actually, we do. Haha, we do. It's a cheap mine. Silicates, I don't care about. Double, tritium deposit over here for 6 and 6 is certainly interesting to me. Food synergy, yes. Science thing, I mean, we have so much science coming in, right? That, like, how do you not? Tritium is something I wanted. But if you come down here, CO2 glacier, and then we pop this, there is heat in all zones. Insano. Just keep exploring the things I'd never want to use my power on. I mean, titanium is nice. But, like, I need resources that don't suck. Some silicates would help me build my space project faster. Some power would just help me a lot. Oh, God. You're going to be the double food synergy, right? So this spot is open. What did we put in that spot here? Just a random power. Okay. Tritium would be fantastic as well. We can go up here with our +1. 5 power, though. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right. So here, I'm going to take the -1 to get this pit mine. I think that makes a lot of sense. I have +1 range. I don't care for this crater. I will place a bacterial spreader. We still only have the fiery dude, but we've just warmed up the planet, so it's a lot easier to spread it now. At first, we were running out of tiles a second ago. Food Lord makes you easier to place. I don't need it. Energy, I don't think I need that either. I could undo that, but none of these are that critical to me. Another bacterial spreader, I guess. You know what? The robots were better than the power generation. Even though I like more power generation, I already have the token, right? I already have the tile. You're almost done. I really just need to go find a big silicate drop that doesn't kill me for power. This one's 3, that one's 5. I get +1 for resource hints, but I think I'll do the big journey here. And that is enough to finish you in 1 turn. It'll up a temp in a zone if we place it correctly. We have another expansion. I'm going to go out to this tile and put you down. What is going to go in here? This is like pretty much a maxed out city then. So there's another. I mean, I think this is going okay. That hurts. 2 and 2 is not so bad, but 15 food is just not something I can do. I'm not going to be building another lava tube settlement here. I might build one over here. It's in the same zone, which sucks, but I could up the power on it. I have to pause here for a second. All right, we are back in action. Where the hell are we? I think we're at the start of this turn. Red planet. We're 1/5 of the way to completion. Again, we can do this from support income, resource income, combination. Resource income and then resource income combination. I think that's diversity of resources coming in, basically. I wonder if it's just the least of the 5, which is 2 in this case, times 5, perhaps? Trade routes, we're getting 10 points from that. We have 5 of them, so they're worth 2 a pop. Gross income is about 55. Yeah, so there you go there. What else do we got? Trade routes from mines is worth 1. It's like a half the value of a full trade route. Project suggestion and project researches. I think I have +1 research per turn, right? I'm at 2, and I have 2 things offered. So extra researches are pretty valuable at 5 points apiece. And then terraforming is, I think, 20 apiece. So you can see, like, the thing is, though, that this temperature, right, it gives us 1 happiness to every person that we have. So not only is it worth 20 points, but it also gave us 7 happiness income. So anyway, just goes to show how much terraforming can be helpful. Let's go ahead. This is our largest city. This is a city that could grow. And this is a city of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think 3 is our largest city size right now. We're just going to make this... Oh, wait a second. A place that could have water income. Like right now, this is at -2. So it might make sense to make this like a super zone. No, I'm going to put it in this primary area. I think that makes sense. We do have 3 turns here before we go to the next level. So you're already going to be at 2 in the positive in terms of heat. Going to 3 early doesn't seem that valuable to me. I mean, it is valuable, don't get me wrong, but it's not like crazy good. It's just good. We can start trading water for titanium right now. More offers is really good. We know that. We just learned that, in fact. Another water event thing might be cool. We are almost ready to settle a new location. This stuff is all going to basically flood in no time. But do we have a place that has decent water income? Like, I think that building something here might actually be good, because then we could end up getting like a port that allows us to connect to all this. It's a new zone. It's kind of cool. I'm open to that as a concept at the very least. This place is already +1. It could be like actually ideal for human habitation, but for some reason, my mind is telling me to really consider that eastern expansion with the water coming in. And exploration, man, these exploration hubs are great for us. This isn't even that bad in terms of temperature, but I mean, being in a +1 is really good. How good is this flat plains? It's so full of rock. But maybe that's fine. You're a lava tube settlement. You're also full of rock. I mean, this really isn't that bad of an expansion either. It also has things close by. And if we do get 1 more titanium income, we are in like fleeing. Let's do some explorations. The Rover Museum. Interesting. I don't have an immediate place for it, so I'm not sure that it's all that valuable to us, if I'm totally honest. Could be another situation here. This is a food location, right? So if we can get some nitrates, that'd be really handy. I don't know. I don't know why this space looks so appealing to me. It's a flat plain, and it's gonna flood near like soon. I'm getting vibes, you know. Let's go here and get this energy production. That gets us to a pretty healthy spot. I don't need this technology. I do like a development center. I'm gonna take the development center. Now we're getting a lot of offered projects. I don't see us getting that point of food, so we can grab you for now. And we can store more projects as well. You don't need a happiness structure. Wherever we settle... Oh, I have a lot of water right now. I don't know. I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna just take the bonus. We could settle. I'm not seeing the... I want to do it here now. I just don't want it to take 2 turns. Where is this thing located? Right here. Exploring to there is going to be too bad. Let's start with this flat plane. It's fine. This is a triple connection. It's such a waste. But it could be good. Alright, let's found the city. It's fine. Get this initial thing. We can expand to this geothermal. We could get a spa, but I think that we're going to want it to be power production, perhaps? Oh, more exploration. That is better than water to me. I don't have enough nitrates to be thrown it around. A science synergy happiness building. I don't have enough food for you. I'm just going to take the science on this last one. Titanium for this, plus we're throwing the 2 we get next turn into there. We are trading away a water. I kind of like the fact that we're bringing in the extra titanium. I wouldn't mind more trade routes. I don't think I need more titanium, but just for exploration's sake, we can go there and we can start unveiling around this location. So one more and we're able to settle on this flat plains. It's not ideal, but at least it is a good zone. We have enough for you. Now, to build more things in here, we're going to need more people to move in, or robots. So, just something to keep in mind. Here, we have a lot of space available to us. I'm going to go ahead and get... We have enough? I just don't see where this happiness structure is going to do the best job. Perhaps it's this way. It's also a science income, right? Like that's what's really kind of getting me right now. Maybe for an instant, for just a moment in time, I'm going to build plus more cards per turn coming in. We're about to get the oceans. We're doing some stuff here. Once we get the oceans, we'll start being offered ocean projects. We don't have any oxygen yet, so I'm not going to worry about grabbing the bunnies. Silicates in science. New ocean location expansion is going to be good for us. We are going to push for that. I love this space project. Let's go ahead and get that water. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's expand to this. Space project for trade routes, very good. More trade would be good. More food production would be good. I really wanted this housing as well, though. Oh, I can get the housing. Wow. Because that housing could do some major damage in here, and that would allow us to put this cultured meat labs beside it. Pretty good. You already have some happiness. I could spend the titanium. I don't see why not. You have a connection available. If I got titanium from my exploration, you could use it. There is also this city location here, which we're not quite ready, but next turn we'll have enough. So let's go grab that titanium. And let's grab this geothermal after all. And water locations will make us happy if we can get this card. It would be nice. Some trade routes are not assigned. So we'll start working on that. 3 and 4, we're so close. See, now we're getting the expansion cards to get onto the water as advertised. We'll grab a couple. This is also a location that would be really good for expanding inland or into the... I said inland, but it's the opposite. Into waterland. We want some spreaders. We want so much nitrate right now. 2 happiness per coastal location. Fine by me. Another housing district that we probably will never have enough to expand to it. But yeah. You. Flat Plains. Found city. Goes right here. You can get the happiness. And then where are we? We could spend more science. I'd rather not do that. So we'll explore to get science. That's enough for the cultured meat labs, but we certainly need more. I really would like this noiseless ship engines. More technology more frequently is also appealing. These big resource deposits have got me. You know I'm going to need more titanium. Let's go ahead and just grab that. That's fine. We have enough now to buy robots, which we will do. And that will enable us to go over to this titanium deposit. And I'm missing a titanium. And I'm missing a trade route as well. We could have finished this had I had one more. This is what I was looking for, the shipwright. So that allows us to expand right from where we are. There's definitely some exploration to be doing here. Get some titanium. Get some titanium. I want that science. Again, I want noiseless ship engines. So I'm going to explore to here. Get a little bit of science. Get the ship engines. Now, I could get additional power from things. You don't have a height nearby. You do have a titanium deposit. If I get it, I'll finally get that bonus. So that seemed pretty good. You're about to finish. Should I rush this down? Just to free up the slot as soon as possible. That seems to make sense to me. Noiseless ship engines. You're now connecting here. We don't have the titanium. That's okay. It's okay. We could get more scientific production. Not sure where it belongs, if I'm honest. We could get a bunch of stuff I don't care about. And yeah, if we get a highland plateau, which we do have right here. You know what? That's enough. I'm not able to finish this anyway. Let's go ahead and do this and get a little bit more power coming in. Might seem crazy, but I assure you, it's calculated. What science production? Where do we want to put that? Do I want to use my silicates and nitrates in this manner? Sure. I mean, I do need more nitrates, okay? That is something that we're looking for. All projects, speech of independence, new city in a new climate zone is good. 5 new projects offered. 5 cents. The oxygen increase, though, is so good. We just need nitrates for her. We just need to find the nitrates. So there's some more exploration. MarsNet would be great, but I can't because this isn't done being produced. I have need for some things here. Titanium would be really good. I would love me some titanium. And some science. I mean, that's nice. Nitrates are also high on the list. Don't think I forgot them. Titanium and nitrates right next door. Now, can I move you a second time? No. Do I have +1 connections? I don't have a robo hub. No. No. Now look at that food production. Pretty wild. I mean, one more expansion or MarsNet. I do have 1, 2, 3. Like, I've got a lot of people on this planet. It's like 8 happiness. That's like pretty hard to beat. I'm gonna actually get rid of that after all. You do get a placement. How much food are you? 9? No, not you. It's you, and you don't have a placement. Ugh, sometimes it's so annoying. I've got cities that are just, they want to pop off. They really do. But I don't have a way to pop them. Ocean Pit Mine is nice. -1 for another ocean mine. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. Now what? Now what? Food, I've got 10 of it coming in. Spending 9 is annoying. Connections if close to a city. This bacteria spreader could move, but I don't have a place to move you. I'm just gonna go to the next turn, I think. 2 tritium production is not something that I think I need. We are upping the heat very fast. Denell Lab. I think that's incredibly good. And so is this housing. And so is spreading and science. Like all of the... And so... Oh, man, we just got a lot of cards I wanted. Science location. I probably don't have the silicates for it. Where'd it go? Did I lose track? Did I lose touch? Did I lose touch? Oh, I don't need the Denell Lab because you guys are already chilling. Oh, that is a bit annoying. What did I do that for? 3 heat or 1 heat requiring. We're gonna do the easy one. Housing with robots could go here. Why would I need 2 connections out of here, though? What I really want is potentially to grow you. Why do I want that? I don't know. I'm kind of burning out here. What do I need to do? I want to be able to place things in this city, but now I don't have the nitrates. So next we look around the planet. This is a pretty juicy spot, even if it isn't that many nitrates. And then we take the second juicy spot. Juice me. For science, plus bonus science for using our person. That gets us up to 43 science. Denell Lab is not needed, but we may still end up using it. Robot Hub. No. Space Project. Fine. I'm taking another spreader, but like, when am I going to use it? This guy here could have got to there and then started expanding out here. Actually, this position here is a really good one to start expanding from. I have a lot of power right now. Why did I want science? Probably just to play some of these frickin' cards out. There are robots in this city. 2 more connections. How about that? That seemed really good. That seemed like we just got a lot of shipping to space. We're getting a mine. We can still research a project now, another space thing. I mean, that was pretty cool. You know, I actually had an opportunity there for a triple rock on a card that we had that gave us synergy bonuses, but I don't like it. Let's import life forms. Plankton, yo, freaking goated microbe to be spreading. You know what I should have done actually? Plankton here provides plus. Does it give you a bonus if there's people living there? It gives +1 and +1 if the temperature of the climate zone is worth 1 or more. So these ones are negative. But this one is good, so I don't mind the replacement. The prestige loss is a little annoying, but that's fine. It's fine. It really is fine. This is for animals only, but I don't have anything else I need to play right now that's science-based. More cards offered, I guess, could be good, though. But still, I'm going to get this out of my hand to make room. 3 more projects? I mean, I can't even afford them. I'll take the pier just in case. Yeah, no, that's fine. 7 resources going to space. Space! What do I need more of? Nitrates. Nitrates. It's time to start spreading. Coral Reef. Coral Reef is strong. We like that. Robots are good. Microbe spreading could be good. It uses science. 4. We'll take this big deposit. I'm not seeing any like nitrates though. Like we've basically like already gotten them, it feels like. But we'll grab the ones that we can see. There's a big one. Rich soil, nitrates mine right there would be nice. We did get that mine though, so nitrates are coming in. We're at 19. Where, like, you're pretty much good to go. You have some additional expansions. We can use those for spreaders here in a second. You, plankton, less strong up there because it doesn't have the heat, but that's fine. This zone looks like it will give us +1 heat and a climate zone. When's our next spread? When's our next spreader? In 2 turns. Okay, so that's not a huge error or mistake. You only have 1 coastal location, so I don't need you right away. We have enough food coming in pretty soon for something. I can still get another housing though. And we have some happiness. I'm going to do it. 3 connections here are nice. I'll take a -1 for a pit mine. I could go all the way up to this large titanium deposit. Large, massive. But we don't have to do that. We could also get this sandstone guided tours. We don't have to do that. Space stuff, trade stuff. 1 science per 3 robots. Easy to afford, not something that I really want. If I need nitrates, we should get this mine. If I want trade routes, I should just buy a trade route thing. Okay, you're about to finish. 50 more ocean. I don't know about that. I'd rather start on MarsNet for now. All right. So far, so good. Now, this gives us +1 power for every 5 new trade routes. That's, you know, pretty nice, enticing. Power for locations, exploration. Every unique resource made by a city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one here is maxed out, though. Your last slot could be that, but I'd much rather your last slot be this. Feel like I had connections a second ago. Here they are. So one goes here. That can be a coral reef, I think. Wow, can this can go where people live. So that's going to be pretty happy spreading. This here can be microbes. Again, that's the value of exploring the planet and finding good climate zones. What about... Do I have anybody with highland plateaus nearby? I can finally get rid of this for 5 food. It's a lot of happiness. You can't get to this highland. Allow me to just explore the ocean nearby. Because we could do something like this. A big nitrate deposit. I'll take -2 to get that online. Give us an extra ocean tile. Again, there are some things that will work for us. Space project. I mean, we could start on Phobos. I talked about it earlier being a cool building. I don't feel the same way about you. First, though, I think we do some MarsNet. MarsNet feels quite strong, actually. This is in 6 turns now. That atmosphere and oxygen is going to crank because we get +1. All right, this is a lot of connections. Train station, my God. Water pumping, maybe. Drones, maybe. Heat in the zone. Maybe, if I can, if I have a lava tube settlement, but probably not everywhere. Kelp forest is pretty strong. Clownfish is also pretty strong, and I think I have water. So I'm actually going to do the clownfish first. Can we get some expansions? Can we get some expansions? We certainly can. Ocean. Ocean with a flooded aquifer. Wow, is that ever something? Look, this is a dead tile. So, aquifer... 2 and an oxygen. That's at 1. Like both of these in 9 turns, that'll work. It's not ready yet, but I mean, come on. It will. It'll work. You gotta believe. Plankton, this will give us... I think we actually already got the last bit of super happiness. What do we need next? You can expand. You already have a happiness trade location beside you. You could use one, but where would I move you? Just out to here. Boop. It's happiness right there. So you're done. Now we can start working on this. We have +7 resources coming in there, so it's pretty good. You're happy. You're pretty much maxed out. You just need one more person to move in. You can build it, though, without them moving in, so we could max out this city. Pretty easy. I wish you were happy. I think we have to start bringing in animals. Water for food income, that's cool, but I have a lot of food. I guess we could grab it just because. And this outpost could become a secondary food location. Again, don't really need it, but it does make people happy when you're just killing it in terms of food. So that gets built. Again, we never got the silicates for the science bonus that I was hoping to get. Let's bring in another life form. No, maybe 3 rainfall is pretty hard to get. It's not impossible. I could take a -1 to get out here to this lava tube and start exploring. That seems pretty great, actually. I'm actually going to go for this, though, first. What's next? Don't need you. I don't think I need more power. More food is fine. More card pickups are good, but I don't really want to spend the science, you know? I think I put the Denell lab here. And I just start cranking it. What do we got? We got more trade routes? What happened there? How? What? How did I get so many trade routes? I don't know, man. Beats me. 14 plus 7, though? Pretty sure that's not enough. I do think we want to bring in nitrates. Like, max that out. We need to start bringing plants to life here. All right, we got our first oxygen. Public baths could work. High-tech luxuries are decent. Farming is kind of cool. You're still not ready. You're missing 1 heat. Forgot about that, and it makes me sad. It's a lot of food. I have a lot of food in hand. If I had a little bit of water, which I now do, I could settle a new location, and I have enough power and titanium that I could make something out of it. If I had more water, I could do this too. I think for now, I'll import a life form, hoping for something easier to place, quite frankly, but that's fine. I'm missing 2 nitrates? That's not allowed. So you... Now this crater could be something as well. But for now, get the plant spreader here. This one brings happiness if people can live here. People can't be happy. 6 prestige on like all of it though. Really makes you think maybe, you know, settling one of these locations would have been not so bad. Does seagrass give a bonus for something? No, they're all chilling. It's 8 turns to spread, though. So 10 over here. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think it's just a very fast spreading thing. Satellite public bath. Satellite public bath. Let's go with the satellites. And we can get that basically in 2 turns. I'll overdo it a little bit. We do have just enough water. Again, even this, right, could be a nitrates mine, could be a mine right here for a bunch of titanium. 2 more titanium is not a breakpoint. This one here is the happy zone, Tharsis. Over here, for some reason, was intriguing me, mostly because there's water nearby. Why do I want the water? 50 ocean. I guess if I pump this aquifer, people will be happy. People will like me. Alright, we'll found it. We'll build a little happiness. We'll go here. We'll pump the water. It's coming soon. Mark my words. Yes. Maybe, maybe. Get out. No. Again, like getting up into space would have been cool too. A lot of silicates for this project. 8 turns to do it. Hard maybes, you know? Like we might be able to. And I kind of like the idea of getting silicates. So, hard maybe, you know? Level 2 ocean. 1 city. Okay, there's a lot of things here. Does it say what city will be messed up? Like, you're a 3. 3 titanium. That's a lot. That's a lot of titanium I need, man. Probably shouldn't do that event yet. Unless I can find a lot of titanium. But I also like the idea of like reducing the water requirement of like a high prestige thing. So I think I'm going to do that instead. 18 is better than 12. So that seems good. Projects. A housing. What now? 4 and 8. I need titanium, but I'm giving it away to this event. Is that wise? Almost certainly not, but what can I say? Not to mention I want more, another rover here so I can do that exploration post, but all of that is bad. Instead, we have 20 science. I mean, I guess I could do a housing. From this housing, I could get this. And it's not really that good because it puts us below the titanium we have or need, but then I can expand with it and be happy. You 2 water production, fine. Anything else? What else can I play? Bunch of nope. All right. And do we have explorations next turn? Yeah, we have a couple. And you're not ready. Let's see. Could we get this titanium? Could we get... I'm trying to like do titaniums that I think will expand into like a new zone with like a bigger titanium to get. You know, I'm trying to find the titanium. Oh, and I thought I had one more. No. Oh, no. 2 temperature, 2 oxygen. You can do that. I mean, the 3 and 2 actually probably would have been better. Right? 3 and 2? Yeah. That's way better. Okay. You could take science here. Fine by me. Bunch of water. Fine. With your connection, you could go here and you could be happy. All of that is good. All of that is good. Now the problem is, again, I can't enable this. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it said one of my cities. This one here, 5, 6. I need a lot of titanium right now. And I'm literally throwing it away. This is pretty far behind. This space project might be worthwhile for us. A housing just in case, but everything else is fine. Some trade routes are not assigned. 4, 4. Let's just trade a huge food thing out and get a whole bunch of titanium in. Alright, Dyke Lady? No, but ocean mines are better. No, but we haven't used this guy yet, and he can do life form improvements that make them possible to play, which I think is really cool. So let's make sure that we do that. I can finally place the structure I've had lined up since the start of the game, so I'm going to. Okay? It might not be the smartest thing to place this turn, but it's what I wanted to place. This is titanium. If I'm going to need it on any turn, it's going to be this turn, because I finally want to click the button. I would like to click the button. So, you, 1 dike, 2 dike, 3 dike, 4 dike, 5 dike, 6 dike. Where are you? 7 dikes. Water. Yo, okay. That's certainly something, isn't it? Isn't it? Alright. You are still not happy. Why? What? What am I missing here? There wasn't a suitable climate zone at the start of the round, but now this one is at 2, 1, and 1. There's at least 1 ocean location in the climate zone. There's an oxygen and 2 heat. I mean, maybe if I take another action, it'll be happier. Gotta say, it's kind of poopy. I wouldn't mind. Oh wow, coral reef too. So like here. Oh, what? It doesn't think that there's ocean here? Oh, because all of them are diked. Where's the second? One sec. Where's the second flood? 1 regional building. Where it said 2. It said 2. Why does it say 2? 2 locations will be disconnected. Any buildings constructed on it. Locations with water will be submerged. Where are they? Where? What? Oh, you're disconnected. I understand. Okay. So this spot here will work for us. So you get diked. And now you get diked. This is like, I'm actually learning a lot right now. So dike. And now one location, confirm flood, animals, Amazonas. Now, I can do even better by coming out with you and then putting the coral reef. It's so slow. But by doing the coral reef first, this only takes 3 turns. Look at that. Reducing oxygen requirements and stuff could be cool, but I don't really need to, right? This is a heat. The heat is the real problem for my coral fish, I think, right? Or is it the double oxygen that's the problem? No, it's 2 heat. So they could go here as well if I had let one location flood. Interesting. I think that's enough poking around, though. Big mine. Housing, connections, water, science. Are we close to winning? We sure are getting there, aren't we? You have an additional connection now because you lost a connection from the flood. Interesting. You could make more water. I don't think I want more water. I think more water production is better than anything. Titanium production would be nice. There is stuff over as far as here. You actually are coastal. You could take a happiness boost. You don't have all of your slots unlocked though until I build a person here. This is like a really interesting board state in my opinion. We have 15 trade routes though. I wouldn't mind getting 50 bonus here. And then a little bit of bonus there. All of this can be whatever. I'd like more spreading. Whales is 3 oxygen. Elephants are 3 oxygen. Neither of these are coming very quickly. Let's look though. 1 oxygen is going to go to 2. 1 oxygen is going to go to 2. 1 oxygen is going to go to 2. I think that we have an insane opportunity to get whale and then go and say, hey, whale, you only need 1 oxygen now. That is insanely good. There's some atmosphere coming in. We can do some scanning over here. It's fine. Could I get another animal spreader? I can. And I don't have the water somehow. Weird. Weird, I must say. Happiness, things, robots. I don't care about this. Food. 2 food for locations. Meh. You could be a bigger location. Rich soil. It's pretty cheap. Food production. Temperature and oxygen? Why do you need temperature and oxygen? I guess you could go all the way up to there. I didn't expect that. You here. Are these all considered coastal? This is plus 17. Okay, I guess we're going to do a plus 17 building here. That'll make people happy. Let's, I don't know. What do we need? We need water, but that's coming in. I guess not fast enough. Let's trade. No, I have this science thing here. That's pretty cool. 14 science. I'm just going to import some water, and I'm going to import some titanium. Just a turn of recalibration. You have an additional expansion. It could go somewhere. I don't know where I want to go. I can't expand you guys to here for some reason. This rocky plain is annoying. I guess I could expand to the rocky plain, though. And then I could put a new port. Right? That's how this works, right? A port, and then I go here, and then I get an ocean mine. That's kind of interesting, actually. Deimos, we could settle both Deimos and Phobos, but that's just not what we need to do. I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys, more microbes. The animal of whales is ready to go. For that, I need more territory unlocked. Lava tube, I'm looking at you. Flat plains, I'm looking at you. Tritium, titanium. This is a pretty good spot, actually. So if we come in here, we found a city. We give it the big, Robodrome. Sure. What? They used all my water! Oh man. Ah, shucks. I see some little waters. I don't see a big water. 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 Can't believe I didn't bring in enough water last turn. That's annoying. Oh, and I meant to explore this. Oh man, I'm making mistakes. A spreader of animals. Happiness. I mean, I have power. And you're also power. +1 equal to the amount of support the marine life. Not prestige. Okay. So, like, there's no dolphins here. Coral Reef, though, gives 12 and 10. So if you built this here, that's 22 support. Wow, that's a big deal. That is an absolutely massive deal. Okay. Climate zone, show me. I'm not actually that concerned about a lot of this stuff. Grab a nitrates. Grab a nitrates. And then, do we have the water? Sure seems like we do. Let's do our explorer to here. And now I can expand all the way up to this coastal territory. I don't know why I wanted to go here. There was a reason, I thought. But that reason has since disappeared. I mean, a connection hub. That's so power intensive, though. You could give lions or polar bears. Both don't really work super great. But whales, man. I'm telling you, whales are gonna be like so much support for us. It's just gonna be crazy. Alright, more coast is up there, so I don't mind putting this here. Whale! Oh my god! That's a big prestige, you know? Big P. That's what I like to call it. This is the 18 one. Boom, baby. Now this, I mean, it's making people pretty happy, I gotta say. This zone can now support what I was talking about. This is 4 connections from here. And then we go to there. You know, you can make this happen. Rich soil, you could be food. A lot of viewpoints. Potential for viewpoints, some happiness, you know. I wouldn't mind more happy things. 7 science. I mean, may as well fix it. You might as well. I mean, I don't know about any of this, man. I really don't. And we can connect to more locations. I think we have that technology to make people happy when we connect to more seaborne locations, so... Trade routes are not being used. No frickin' way. You can give away a lot of this. I guess we are giving some titanium and stuff away at this point. I would like to keep bringing in water. That seems pretty good, because if I get another spreader... We didn't. We did get a space project. Oh, we did get a spreader. There it is. Animal spread. It's pretty far away, but that's okay. Do I... Okay, yeah. Most of these are on, like, 1 pip. This one, though, 32... excuse me. This is currently a 6. I will replace a 6 with a 32. That means that we're gonna win, I think. Lions. I mean, clownfish are pretty cool, though. Are you about to level up? You are. We need 50 points. Lions over, like, I would rather get this. Whoa, 8. Wow. Wow. Where's that put us? That puts us really freaking close is where it puts us. Robo thing. This rover exploration is right next door. Oh, I don't have to move it, but I could. This structure. What does that get us? That gets us to 99999. Well, that doesn't actually improve anything. Oh. Oh, 55 turns on the impossible play at your own risk difficulty. Man, that took a little bit of time, not gonna lie. It took mental time, you know, it took effort. But 55 turns, I mean, that's no time at all. That is so fast. It took us 70-something turns in the past. Like 55... Really? Wait. So 46 on easy, then 49, then 49, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 50, like, and just to be sure, like, you could see this number, right? Like, it changes. So, like, here, 46. Is it really not updating? 46, 46, 46. Is it because... You know what it might be? It might be that if you score a lower score than your previous difficulties, it gives you every difficulty thereafter and backfills. So, like, all of these are 55 because I finished a scenario of higher level before it. Because there's no way that all of these are 46, right? Like, that's insane. 46 was our most insane run. Here, 53, insane run, but then 52. You can see our most recent runs have been great. And then here, 56, 52 were kind of the best. 57, is that going to be better? 44 is so insane. Oh my god. And then everything's going to be 44. Yeah, 44, 44, 44. 61, and then you get into the 40s. I mean, you can just show like how great we do. And then we got a 48, and you can see how good that was. And then 47 on the lower difficulties. But still, this, basically what this is saying is that I got a 55 on the red planet awaits. All right. I have not been faster than 55 since not level 45, not level 36, 28, 21, 15, 10, or 6. The last time I played better than play at your own risk, the highest difficulty, was way back on baby mastery level 3 mode. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Wow, what a run. I hope you enjoyed. This is Liddy titty. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.